And greetings from Philadelphia.
And greetings from New York.
How are you?
I'm good. Like I'm finally staying put for the foreseeable future, maybe until July. So, we'll have a pop roast every week. Sorry about that, y'all.
Life happens.
Yeah.
I'm in shock at a lot of the news this week, but also BravoCon.
Yeah. Just before we get into it, it is a toxic ninja week. Like from just so many Jesus. Like you have Tory Lanez, Chris Brown, Diddy, DDT, whatever his name is. Um, and then you have the game commenting on this. You have Boosie on the side. It's just like a lot of toxic people. And then you have people that are like lifting up these abusers too. I don't know, like
120,000 people signed a petition to get Tory Lanez's case looked at again. Come on, people.
where's the petition to like add 10 more years on his sentence?
Yeah. Where's the petition to actually start charging men that abuse women? Where's the energy for that?
I don't know. I mean, look who's in office right now.
Oh,
like
God.
Everything is just Wild Wild West these days. Anywho, on a lighter note, BravoCon is officially announced, and the tickets will be going on sale early next month. How are you feeling? We haven't gotten to talk about it, so we're just going to have this conversation on here.
I'm excited. I was surprised to see Sheree is going.
I was looking at your video. You didn't seem like you were excited about it. That's why I was just like, does he want to go?
No, please, after last year where we were the belles of the ball.
Okay. Yeah, so I did a video about it and I was asking everyone, like, should we do the crowdsourcing again? And a lot of people was just like, yeah, do it. And I'm just trying to be like, let's do it something sensible. Like I'm Dr. Jackie, but everyone was Phaedra in the chat. Oh, put it up to 6,000. Put it to 6,000. We got it. We got you. I'm like, okay. Like those prices, geez, they are just not letting up. But yeah, just to break the cost down. Where is it? I know I screenshot it. I believe it is 14 something for VIP, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's
plus tax. Plus tax.
And fees. Taxes and fees.
So I would say it's about 1,600 a ticket. Crazy. That's for a 3-day weekend. So yeah, I was just saying, y'all, put the GoFundMe at about $3,000 or something. But they were just like, oh, just
that's not fair. We still have to get there and stay in a hotel.
Well, yeah, but I was trying to be sensible and just be like, you know what? Let me just cover the flight. And
no, that's not sensible. This is we're going for them. Please let them help us.
Yeah,
that's I know. To come out of pocket that like I'm not going to like. I wish it wasn't in Vegas. I think that's what I'm not excited about because Vegas used to be fun and cheap. And now everybody talks about how expensive Vegas is. It was really expensive the last time we went. The hotels isn't going to be cheap.
I actually love the fact that it's in Vegas only because I felt like it was more organized. Everything wasn't so central. Like in New York, it just felt like it was just overcrowded and stuff like that. So it just felt like in Vegas, it just felt more streamlined.
I feel the event was much more streamlined, like where they had it at Caesars. That's a great place to have it. It really fits what BravoCon needs. I'm just more the expense of Vegas at this point because Vegas used to be cheap.
Oh, Someone said in my chat that they should have it in like New Orleans or something. I'm just like, well, that's not bad. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, fun.
But yeah, so I guess I will put up the GoFundMe on Monday, and if anybody wants to contribute, then yeah, like just before we get to June, hopefully we can hit that number to get tickets. I'm gonna put it at 6K. Like that's like
And
they said.
yeah, because that's what it costs to go.
But also,
I don't have an extra $2,000.
I sent you the email for the press pass, so please
Yes.
get on that because you were a plot line. You were a plot line on Beverly Hills. Like I feel like somebody watching. Like you need to send them a reel of you being on the show. Like, you deserve a press pass.
Also, Teddy is doing much better. All of her tumors are shrunk. She looks like she's beating this cancer. So I'll get to see her this year.
You think she's going?
She's going to be Kyle's +1.
I haven't seen you do that in so long. The +1. Shout out to Amanda Seals. Yeah, so I was looking at the list of people who are going, and all the housewives of Atlanta are going except for Kenya. Very interesting. Dorit is the only one for Beverly Hills. Potomac isn't on the list yet because I guess they haven't announced their cast yet. So I'm pretty sure they want to keep that close. All of OC, all of Salt Lake City. Mary Cosby will be at BravoCon for the first time. And I'm just like, you know what? Gotta meet her. Gotta meet Mary Cosby. It's a full circle moment. Wow, like just from where we started, like how I hated her, and now to the point where, you know what? She okay for right now.
I have to get all of my disrespectful questions together again.
I know, and I'm there to filter them. I am there to filter them because the audience, I know they love you. I love y'all, but no. He's going to run it by me. He's going to run it by me so we don't get kicked out. And that is the goal, not to get kicked out. And I have successfully managed that. But yes. Don't be trying to gas Alex up to get us kicked out, okay? Do not help us raise all this money just to get us kicked out.
No, I feel like we were that perfect duo where we were just hitting them with the questions every panel.
Right, and we would be at different panels too.
We definitely gave them their money's worth with all of the coverage that we got. And now I wonder what other influencers like ourselves are going to be there to have a moment.
Yeah, and I feel like people are comfortable donating because they know that we get results. Like you went viral and to the point where you landed on the show. So yeah, like we thank y'all for that because look, our black asses, like just getting our black asses in the door was the goal and y'all helped.
For real. And it also shows you've got to be in it to win it.
Yeah. Look, I love when people root for the underdogs. I mean, we are, and it's fine, but we deliver.
Oh, I love that sweatshirt.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's just a Nike shirt. So New York and Jersey were left off, and I'm just like, they can go. I'm sorry, like we have Rhode Island to look forward to represent the Northeast now. Like, give Jersey a break, give New York a break. Even though Andy, like, he's just like over my dead body. Like he hates Bethany so much that he does not want to give her the satisfaction of canceling New York.
I mean, I feel like don't cancel it, but Andy said, I believe in these women. The audience doesn't. I need Bravo to start listening to the audience. It's not good They're not gelling. They're not interesting. I don't want them to come back. I don't want that group of ladies to come back. One, start paying these people. You are a multinational show now. You're not just Baby Bravo, that, you know, that little network that could. Y'all have big money. You're on everywhere. These women know it. Start paying them, and you'll actually get people that want to show their cervix for a quarter.
Mm-hmm. Why does Andy hate Bethany? I mean, they've been going at it back and forth. Like she's been trying to trash Bravo, trash the Housewives. She's always had something to say about Andy. Like she infiltrated, like she knows Andy personally, so she knows where the bodies are buried, and he knows that too. And I think that's why he doesn't like befriend Housewives so easily now, because he's learned like when they, you know, get bitter about something or when something happens, like they turn on him. I mean, look at the receipt list, like Kenya, Nene, Brandy, who was close to him.
I do feel that type of workplace breeds toxic friendships. And Bethany was also the one running around saying, it's going to be a reality reckoning, a reality reckoning. It's time for a reckoning. There's going to be a reckoning. Girl, boom.
Yeah, meanwhile, 3 years later, you know.
Nothing's changed.
Right. Just her ugly ass face. What else? I think that's it with BravoCon. I think we'll definitely post it on Monday. I will get that together, and Alex will drop the link to y'all.
Great. What was I going to say? What do you think about the other Bravo shows that are coming out? We're going to be getting the Bravo Kids in June.
I'll peek that. Hopefully it's not boring. I just feel like Riley, I have expectations, but I need to lower them. I feel like she's not going to really deliver like I want her to.
I mean, Twink Mark. So we're gonna let the show rest on Twink Mark's back,
and Kim Zolciak daughter, I guess.
Oh God!
Because she brings her boyfriend in the fold, and then you know they're gonna have their little spat. I don't know. And then Gia's on there too.
Oh, I hate Gia. I can't stand her. We don't need her. We don't want her. Get her off my screen. I'm just tired of her. Well, at least now we'll get to talk about the heifer. Now you're on a show. You're grown. Because you've been trying to be in the mix for so damn long. Now we can really let your ass have it.
Well, the 4 new Bravo shows that announced, I'm not sure when it's going to be on Bravo, but it's Rhode Island, which I'm looking forward to because I think Rhode Island has money. Like we're definitely going to get that.
I think they're going to go with a Jersey vibe where it's going to be very Italian American, like upper middle class, rather than I was going to say Rhode Island, that kind of money. Them people don't want you to know what type of money they have. That's frightening money. That's hidden money, Gilded Age money.
Okay. Then there's Wife Swap, which I'm just like, that. And it's not with other housewives. It's housewives with normal people.
I was going to say, because I'm like, they ain't got enough husbands.
Right.
I was going through, I was like, we don't have enough husbands. Nobody's married on Beverly Hills anymore.
Right. So you got the boring people, really.
I was going to say, like, I thought, like, for the husbands that are, like, good sports, like Eddie and even like Joe Gorga, I would say like that could be cool, but I didn't know they were doing it with regular people. Okay, then that's good because that really expands the housewives that they can use.
Yeah. Also, I think the Love Hotel, like, how is that? Because I just couldn't do it. It looks boring.
I'm actually not mad at it. I've been enjoying it. It's a fun little after Housewives show.
Someone said like they proposed a a cast for if they do a season 2, and they said put Garcelle, Erica, and Sutton on it, and then put who was it? Heather from Salt Lake City, and someone else. And I was just like, you know what? I would actually watch that one. And I think Portia.
I'm over Portia. I am tired of Portia. This season has given me enough. Well, actually, Portia's not giving anything this season.
She's not, but Angela Oakley is. I think she's carrying the season at this point.
I have a question for you. Do you think that Angela has was she the architect behind Shamea and Portia's friend breakup by being very messy, where she was like, okay, I'm going to forgive Portia right quick, but I'm not going to forgive Shamea, and, you know, kind of playing them against each other. And then Shamea opening up to her about the friendship and her running and telling all the business.
So Angela definitely gave a master class on, you know, housewives, and it just really showed how you do it. Because here's the thing. She was just getting her lick back. And what she did was just basically blow up their friendship by putting them against each other. So what had happened was it started out with, you know, Portia coming for Angela. And then when they were at the pool, you know, she said, I'll F her husband if she, you know, don't stop. But then you have in other scenes where Shamea is like talking shit about Angela a little bit, or just kikiing about it to other people. And we've seen it in multiple scenes. But to Angela, she was just like, oh, I'm actually having a friendship with you. And, you know, Shamea was already confiding in her, which I think was a rookie mistake, because don't talk behind somebody's back that you're confiding in about, especially about your best friend. So yeah, when Angela got that information and at the Bailey Q, she didn't get the apology she wanted or accountability out of Shamea, she was just like, okay, bet. So that's when she blew up the friendship. So I'm like, I'm all for Angela doing that because they tried her.
And she denied them. I need her to get that nose fixed, though. I think she is going to this season because it was just giving pie slice.
Oh my God. You talking about Angela?
Yes.
Look, I actually like the season. I'm enjoying it a lot. I have no complaints so far. Like, I don't even realize that Kenya is gone. Like, she can only elevate it. So, yeah.
I feel the same way. I'm glad that the Kenya stuff is now over and we've moved on. And I think Kenya not being at BravoCon shows Bravo has moved on. Mm-hmm. And I think, you know, now that we are having, you know, all of this talk about, you know, assault and abuse and protecting women, like, Kenya, this was literally not the time to pull the stunt that you pulled.
And I really think, you know, behind the scenes, like, she regrets it. And she has her fans also gassing her up. And now I want those same fans to go to Atlanta and support her spa, which is definitely like in talks of probably shutting down because there's no business going in there.
She needs to put on her producer hat and do a show about her salon, even if you do it on YouTube.
It's a money pit right now. So hopefully the people that miss Kenya, I hope they're just supporting her in other ways.
I mean, I think that if she did an ATL hair show, I think it could work. Get some of the girls that were on Candy and the Gang, and I'm sure some of them do hair and lashes, and it could be a way to keep it going and a way for Kenya to capitalize off of what she's already built.
I don't know. Maybe she could call on her buddy Carlos King.
The way he pays.
Right. I mean, going from $1 million checks to maybe $100,000, maybe $150.
$2,500 an episode. That's what Carlos pays. That's what his cast said he pays.
Also, while we're just on the topic of Atlanta, we have some updates. Simon Guobadia is still in ICE custody.
Oh,
Still in ICE custody. This was today by I believe In Touch magazine. It says he remains locked up in an ICE detention center and may be taken to an upcoming divorce hearing by federal agents. He's still going at it with Portia. A hearing on the motion was scheduled to take place on April 30th. Portia and her attorney appeared for the hearing, but Simon, 60, was unable to appear due to his current detention by the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Popeye's coupons. I mean, it's better than the chicken gift cards that Mona Scott Young was given. She was given what, like Kennedy Fried?
Crown Fried.
Crown Fried.
Crown. I remember when I first saw Crown Fried here, I was like, I'm home. I'm home.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those in a minute. I just haven't been uptown in a minute. Ugh, God, I swear I'm not. I don't think Diddy just because I'm in Midtown these days.
It's also, just if you don't have a reason to go there, it's kind of out of the way.
Exactly. I only go uptown to get my hair cut.
Like, that's why they put all the black people there, because it was out of the way.
Speaking of which, I need to go to Amy Roos. When the last time you been?
Oh, God. I am not the biggest Amy Ruth's fan.
Look, that chicken and waffles be slapping still. It's the most consistent thing on their menu.
If I'm going to do soul food, I love the buffet. Oh, God. Jacob's
Please
Kitchen.
Don't say Sylvia's. Don't say Sylvia's.
I didn't say Sylvia's.
Okay.
No, I did the 145th Street corridor where you had Sweet Mamas on 145th and Lenox. Then you had Jacob's Kitchen with the best oxtail and curry goat. They only have curry goat sometimes though, but they're on 142nd and Freddy Doug. Oh, I haven't said that in so long. Freddy Doug.
You see how much like fat asses we are right now? I'm hungry. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, you know I am.
We totally just went on a food tangent, and yes, Melba's is good. They're still good. Anywho, the judge granted Simon's request for a continuance and set the matter for June 11th. The order instructed Simon's lawyer to draft a proposed production order, which would tell ICE to bring Simon to the upcoming hearing for him to sign. Yeah, like I want this to be, in Portia's rear view because it's just too much. I don't think we care anymore about Simon and Portia.
That plot line has worn thin. We really don't. Like, you're moving on. He's moving on. He's gonna find his sixth wife.
Well, not in the States. Not in the States.
Well, also, he's famous for scamming here. He's got to go somewhere where they haven't heard of him so he can pull a new scam.
Mm-hmm.
He's burnt in America.
Well, talk about burnt in America. Let's get to the Diddy saga because right now it's going on literally as we speak in real time. I think Cassie is still being cross-examined. But so far, like I just been keeping up with the trial like throughout the day, and it is a doozy. Especially just hearing Cassie's testimony about all what happened. Like he needs to be under the jail. Under the jail.
It is heartbreaking. It is just heartbreaking. I can't fathom. I feel so bad for that woman. I'm so happy that she's, it's such a juxtaposition of where she was in her life and now, you're becoming a new mother. And this is closing that chapter as you open a new one. Glad she got her 20 mil. Glad she got her 20 mil. But and that's untaxed. And that's untaxed.
And just to like have to recount all that information while you're like 8 months pregnant, like for the world to hear, like we're hearing details where like really she was just his sex doll. Like he trapped her into a contract, 10 album deal, which if you're familiar with the music industry, nobody gives those type of deals. And she only had one album, which is
I can
crazy.
never hear that song again.
What happened?
I can never hear her song again.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, she has one song like Long Way to Go, which is still a classic. Like it went diamond in my household. But I'm just glad she has this piece. But right now she's being cross-examined, and the defense is really trying to paint her as someone who wanted to engage in those freak offs. They're trying to do that right now. I actually had Lauren the lawyer on my show yesterday. Shout out to our what do we call it? Like our legal correspondent,
Our legal expert.
which she said we need to get together with Lauren because she said she's down for We Don't Play in Court, like the little show, because we have so many court cases to talk about, y'all.
Oh my God, I would love that.
So yeah, hit her up because she said that. If you want to watch it, y'all, we did a little breakdown, and she really laid it out because I knew everyone was going to be talking about the salaciousness and stuff. And I was like, I'll save that for PopRoast. But we were talking about the trial at hand, what the prosecution is trying to do. The main thing they're trying to stick him for is the S trafficking and the racketeering. The racketeering, if they can prove that, he'll be in jail pretty much for the rest of his life. So,
as he should be.
Yeah.
I want more names to be named, though. Who else were at these freak offs? Where is Mary? Where is Farnsworth Bentley?
Oh, we're getting to that because you know who's next up on the witness stand?
Who?
Dawn Richard from Danity Kane, as well as Aubrey.
Aubrey has been waiting for this.
She's waiting for this day, and I think something really happened that she has not shared yet. And also, just talking to Lauren, she said there has to be a reason that they're brought up as witnesses, because just to say that Diddy is an asshole and how he treated him, that's not what he's on trial for. He's on trial for like racketeering and the S trafficking. So something happened, something that they know.
Yeah, they probably saw girls that were trafficked or something terrible. I hate to think that, but something terrible may have happened to them personally. It's all so like, it's just painful because you just like, YouTube is the safest entertainment industry to be in.
Right.
Now, oh my God. I'm sticking to the tube and TikTok. I'm sticking with you. Because Jesus, I mean, the things these people are being put through, it's like,
right.
How can people be this horrible? And I mean, also, you didn't have to force people. There were enough people that would have gotten down with your get down.
Right. Like, and a lot of people keep like, it just annoys me when people are saying, why didn't she say no? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, someone who can buy off people, buy off law enforcement, buy off security cameras and get all that, have you doing all sorts of shit on camera, threatening to release it to like the world. Like, she didn't have a choice. And people in the chat are saying, well, someone in the chat, I don't want to say people, saying they haven't proved S trafficking. That's the first thing that prosecution did when they had Cassie on the stand. They had her being transported. They had escorts being brought in. Like, there's the act, and then there's coercion to do the act. So I don't know. There's still like ways to go. We have like so many more witnesses. They're just getting Cassie out the way because I guess, she can pop any day.
Yep.
But just so many people, it's just so crazy. Like, people think they're all attorneys and just saying what they think. And I don't know. That's why I wanted to get Lauren on the show, because people need to hear facts.
Yes. They need to hear facts. They need to hear the elements of the crime. And that's what the prosecution is proving, the elements of the crime.
I really think he's going down. Like, I don't think there's a reality where he's getting off.
Me too. I think that this is hook, line, and sinker for him. They have a 97% conviction rate, and everybody is willing to talk. Like there's no hidden evidence. Everybody's like, no, no, he did it, and he did it to me too.
Right. And what I was about to say, it was more so like, being a freak is not a crime at all. But you holding people against their will and like threatening them and stuff like that, that's where it crosses the line. I don't know,
Right.
people just ruining their legacies.
I mean, they said that his catalog that used to make his music catalog used to make him like $3 million a year. Nobody's listening to his music anymore.
Interesting.
I'm good. It's not like you don't want to hear that music and then think about what was actually going on. It's ruined. It's
Now,
like our music, throw the whole catalog in the trash.
I don't want to listen to anything he's on, but what he produced, I feel like that's different. I'm not hearing him. And look, we gotta like sift through what we can and can't listen to. For me at least, because he's responsible for like pretty much half the 90s music I listen to.
Oh God, that's true.
It's just so interesting who's quiet though.
Mary hasn't said a word.
Yeah, I look. Missy
Mary,
either.
like Missy never says anything about anything. Missy is in her Virginia mansion, minding her business. You know what Missy's doing? Cleaning out her closet.
Oh Lord, the glass closet.
Mm-hmm. She got to make room in there. I don't know why she don't come out. That thing got to be musty.
Lord. And also Janelle Monáe, former employer. I mean, she was close to Diddy, so I'm just wondering, what does she think? It's just crazy.
And then also the men of hip hop have been very quiet.
Well, they're all going to be like this to the very end. It's just toxic ninjas. I guess we can move on to another toxic person. Like, I wasn't here for the pop roast, but Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times, allegedly, because something in the buttermilk ain't clean with that story.
They said he's bounced back already from 2 collapsed lungs. And I'm like, that ain't how bounce back work. I think that there was something that happened. I think it's been over dramatized.
I agree, but then the story afterward of new evidence being found, and I'm just like, it just seems like it's too coincidental. Too coincidental. So it says, well, they had a whole press conference. Allegedly, they're trying to say that Megan's best friend is the one who shot her. They had the bodyguard confirming that, but they still haven't submitted it to the court yet for an appeal. And I was told by Lauren, to get an appeal, it's like 70% chance it's denied. So like they already went through the whole court thing. I'm tired of it. Like Tory just needs to do his time.
His 11 years.
Yeah, or more. Like Megan's attorney came out and said that let's see, Tory Lanez is tried and convicted by a jury of his peers, and his case was properly adjudicated through the court system. This is not a political matter. This is a case of a violent assault that was resolved in the court of law. Like, let it go. Let it go. Like, just sit in the slammer. I don't care if he was stabbed. Okay, go to the hospital, go your ass right back in the slammer.
Yep.
Like, he made light of her getting shot in the foot. So yeah, I didn't mind seeing people snickering about the 14, Yeah. But yes, this goes into our next story, which that same day when Tory Lanez was just like, Tory Lanez people were saying they had new evidence, Chris Brown out of nowhere posts on his Instagram, "Free Tory," and it's just like,
you of all people need to have
abusers,
all of the ups to shut. You
abusers
need
are like this.
really. You know
And
what? Tory, Chris Brown, and DDG should form a supergroup.
right, ain't shit ninjas,
Mhm.
ain't
The
shit
ancient.
abusive. But yeah, so then wouldn't you know that when Chris Brown made his way over to the UK, they busted him 2 a.m. in the morning. They put him in custody because he was reportedly arrested in the UK for allegedly smashing a producer in the head with a bottle of Don Julio.
Why you
Yeah.
gonna mess up the tequila?
Uh, they said that Chris.
Sorry.
What happened?
I was saying, don't bring Don's good name in this. I like Don Julio. Also, that's an interesting bottle shape to hit
Yes.
somebody with.
It's like this, basically, y'all. So, and that shit is thick. But it's so crazy that Chris Brown was detained and he still had free Tory, like the whole 24 hours on Insta story wasn't even up yet, and he was behind bars. So then we had an update today that he's officially been charged in the UK assault. And yeah, like getting hit in the head with a Don Julio bottle. Yeah, I mean, you saw what happened to like the Brat.
Oh, that's true. The Brett
I
thing.
mean,
Yeah,
years
you
in
go to
jail.
jail for
Right. So let's see. They want to make sure he has an active, like, it says the case proceedings are active and that he has the right to a fair trial. He has concerts scheduled in the beginning of June. So then we have another update that he will be remaining in police custody until his court date, June 13th. So yeah, he was denied bail. And wasn't I talking about Chris Brown in the last episode and how people don't even care? Like,
Yep.
So yeah,
Well, the UK cares.
the clown has come back to bite. It has come back to bite. I feel sorry for the people that were, a part of the tour, because I know that's. Well, I wonder what they're gonna do. What are they gonna do?
I guess they're gonna have to give some refunds.
I also looked it up. The charge that he's facing, I think it's a minimum of at least 2 years if they find him guilty. So yeah, 2 years and not even in the States. Oof. Sorry for you. Sorry for you.
Sorry, not sorry.
Let me see.
And then in more violent men news, we just found out this week that Hallie had to press charges against DDG because he was being violent with her.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And that's why she had to get sole custody. And people were like, "Oh, you're not letting him see his son. He's violent. He shouldn't be around children."
And he was using her son as a pawn to control her.
Exactly.
And what happened if he kidnapped his own son from her? And then she got a restraint.
And he's the type that would.
Yeah, and she got the restraining order approved, which is like, you still have people saying, "Well, I don't believe her." I'm just like, she got a restraining order approved by the judge. There's photos, and people are still denying it. It's mind-boggling.
It really is, especially when you need to be focusing on getting your own career. Why are you trying to control Hallie? Hallie can control Hallie. You need to control you, and you can't even do that right.
It's just incensing how the public or just some people are trying to make out these abusers as the victims. Like
100.
Chris Brown is the victim. Like they won't leave him alone. Tory Lanez, oh, they putting an innocent black man in jail. He didn't shoot her. Meg's lying. Hallie's lying, apparently. Cassie, she wanted it. She wanted it. I'm just like, it's too much this week. Too much.
It's exhausting. The cognitive dissonance that they have for violence towards women. Like, how do you not, like, don't you love these women? Don't you have women in your life that you love, that you would be very angry if someone hurt? How do people not get that?
People don't understand it unless it's someone that's close to them. They don't have empathy for people they don't know, even though they'll protect the abusers they don't know. But it'll have to be someone like their sister, their mother, their girlfriend, or something like that for them to actually show empathy. Not DVD. But yeah, the update on Hallie's legal custody, they basically go to court on the 4th. So until then, he is to remain at least over 100 yards away from her and his son. So yeah.
Well, at least she got a restraining order.
Yeah, and I just thought Hallie is just above all of this. Really?
Exactly. Like, you're the Little Mermaid. Like, you are a superhero to so many young black girls.
Yeah, like when I even saw that they were dating, I was just like, what is going on?
Oh, also, Smokey Robinson.
Oh,
in
yeah,
his age is under criminal investigation after multiple women have come forward and says he's abused them.
Officially
No, like,
under investigation. Crazy.
Smokey Robinson.
My mom loves Smokey Robinson, and I don't even want to bring it up around her. Just crazy. At 80 years old, I mean, talk about the chickens coming home to roost. Like, what is there to do now? Like, he's 80 years old. I guess he's gonna be locked up too. Just ruin your legacy. Like, damn, Smokey Robinson. Jeez, not Smokey. Do we have any more toxic people?
I think we are done with the toxic section. There was so much of it this week.
It was. Jeez. What else you have?
Well, Married to Medicine has been renewed for season 12, and the girls went out to celebrate Quad's birthday, but Simone wasn't there. And I know why. I was going to say Simone hates Quad. Her and her underbite have had an issue with Quad since day one.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Quad, but I don't know. Like, I kind of see why Simone doesn't care for Quad, because she just keeps getting passes by the other women to be around, and she's not really friends with them like that. And I really think it just really started with Sister Circle.
And really, like, you still upset with somebody over that 2-minute show?
Not the 2-minute show.
Is that channel even around anymore?
What channel was it on? Was it We
Exactly.
TV?
It wasn't We. It wasn't good old We. No, because We TV will keep a show on. I think it was Centric or Bounce. It was a black network.
Also, it's just so funny that Heavenly, I'm pretty sure she's coming back too. And then Mimi, she basically took her friend's spot. Like, it looked like she's cool with Quad, so she's definitely coming back. Do you remember her, the therapist?
Oh, yes, the therapist. The one they brought in at the end.
With the fine husband?
Yes.
Well, fine as in body. I mean, he has a Stonehenge face to me, at least. Like, if you just put Stonehenge, like, on a nice body.
Easter Island.
Yes.
Easter Island. I can see it.
Just speaking of WeTV, what did you think about? It just made me think of Tamar. And what did you think of Nene and Tamar's interview? Because I didn't watch it.
I watched it so that people wouldn't have to. And I like Nene, I'm gonna let you get your footing with this talk show. I'm gonna let you get your footing, but you've got to get some more interesting guests. Like, they didn't talk really about anything. Like,
Just
there was
old
nothing.
shit.
What?
Just old shit.
Oh shit. Then it was, then there was the Candy Burris hate hour. They needed to do that. She's still mad at Lonnie Love, and now people are mad at her for calling her Big Back Cadillac. And it's like, the show was over. You got fired. It didn't work out. Get yourself another show, but stop whining about Lonnie Love.
Yes.
It gave bitter. It gave bitter.
They both need to also fire their makeup artists. Nene looked like a cross between Jigsaw and Jinx the Pokemon. This is Jinx the Pokemon, by the way. But Jigsaw too, like a combination of the two.
And then Tamara's hair, like she had a tree skirt of baby hair, and then it was lifting up like Magica Duck, like it was about to turn into a bat and fly away.
So I was actually watching your review high last night, and when you said tree skirt, that was just so accurate. For anyone wondering who Magica is Magica Dispel from DuckTales.
Ooh.
Even though she got that Candy Burris cut from the other season. But yeah.
That could also be a Mama Joyce wig.
Ooh, yes. And look, like, just like Tamar, this is a Hayden-ass look that she always has for Candy. Her and Nene, actually.
Meanwhile, Candy's Broadway show has made its investment back.
Yeah, good for her. I really do think she wanted that Tony nomination, but strangely, no Tony nominations for it.
Really, with Denzel and Jake Gyllenhaal? That's
right.
awesome.
It didn't.
Remember when everybody cared about Jake Gyllenhaal and now we just don't?
I remember it was like early 2000s.
Well, there were the gay rumors, and then he dated Taylor Swift, and I was like, "Oh, child, if you need a beard that bad, go." That's when nobody cared anymore.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
It's like maybe if you had just gone on and been gay, you could have been interesting.
I would agree. Let's see. Anything else on the docket?
Yes. KFC is unveiling. I don't know if you're ready for this.
I know it's probably some horrid concoction that's meant to destroy the Black community.
Gravy flavored gelato with chicken and peppercorn notes.
I stand corrected. Yeah.
Gravy flavored gelato. Now, I love gravy. I am a connoisseur of gravy. Gravy cold defeats the purpose. Gravy is, supposed to be a warm part of a meal. And then they have it with French fries, although I do eat a Frosty from Wendy's with my French fries. I put the fries in the chocolate ice cream.
That sounds absolute. Well, not that, but the gravy thing sounds absolutely disgusting.
I think that really they're just saying this to get people to remember KFC. I don't think they're planning on selling it. But then watch the shit be good.
I think they just want a reason to go viral.
I think so too.
Just for the announcement.
I think so too. Oh God. Queen
Anything?
of Farts, Ice Spice teams up with Revlon to debut signature fragrance line. You talk about farts too much for me to want to smell like you.
I mean,
Everything with you is fart and poo. I don't want to. That's not the eau de joie that I want.
I'm surprised that her 15 minutes aren't up yet.
The label still wants to get some money out of her. That's why. They're
Yeah.
like, okay, we can put you out. We can got all this press for you. We're gonna get some money out of you. Oh my God, that was thunder.
Really? Oh wow. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a little nice over here.
Yeah, it's I guess it's gonna rain.
Is there a WTF story?
I It's been such a sad. Megan Thee Stallion launches her new hot girl swimwear line. Not WTF, but I'm happy for her.
Yeah, and I'm just happy that all her ops are really like just feeling the karma. I'm also
Yes.
I'm also really glad that we haven't heard a peep out of that pink lady.
Oh, we have forgotten all about her.
Right. It's just so peaceful. And I think there's a reason probably why she's staying quiet. Because she's a little too quiet.
Maybe she's trying to make some good music.
You're giving her a lot of credit. A lot of credit.
Divorce. It could be a divorce. It could be. She could be being like, okay, let's get out of the private, let's get out of the public eye for a minute so I can quietly divorce this loser.
I mean, well, never mind. I'm not going to say it. Did you see this trailer for Ryan Murphy's new All's Fair with starring Kim Kardashian, Tiana Taylor, Niecy Nash, Glenn Close, and Sarah Paulson? Oh, and Naomi Watts. And they have Kim Kardashian in the front. She has top billing over all these other accomplished women. It's just so interesting
to see Kim Kardashian. I would say she's probably producing, or she probably like paid.
Probably. I mean, the Kardashians love to just buy their way into pop culture.
And I saw her on, what was it, American Horror Story. And she's always kind of playing herself.
I didn't even watch. Like, I was done after, I believe it was season 10, because after that, I was just like, Ryan Murphy, you are now the white Tyler Perry.
This last season wasn't good. I didn't finish it. If they were trying to do like a Rosemary's Baby theme.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I just purposely set out for that one. But I guess they're really trying to make Kim Kardashian acting a thing. And I feel like you could have got any other actress to step into that role, but I think it was just stunt casting.
Stunt casting as your star?
Right, just to get, because there's just people that want to see how Kim Kardashian does, and they know the blogs will probably run with it too.
Yeah, I could see that. Also, she may be like, sometimes they'll put like a character in the front where they act like they're a big character, and like Drew Barrymore in Scream.
Oh, well, no, she's actually starring in it. Like, I thought, what she usually would get top billing on, maybe like a porn or something like that. No, she is top billing on an actual show. So yeah, I'm not interested, but there's a lot of people who I see are seated for this.
I like Niecy Nash, and I think Glenn Close is in it too. I'll peep. I'm trying to get more into scripted shows.
Speaking of scripted show, you should see on Netflix they have this show called The Four Seasons. Have you heard of it? It's with Tina Fey, Steve Carell, Coleman Domingo. It's actually pretty interesting. It's basically like a white version of Why Did I Get Married?
They can have a white version of that.
Look at it. If anybody has seen it in the chat, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was good. It was just to the point where are they going with this? Like it had some real like spicy, messy drama.
Okay, well, I do like spicy, messy drama.
Yeah, it's a dramedy.
Okay. Well, yeah, Tina Fey, there's always going to be some funny elements there.
And it's easily digestible. It's 8 episodes, and they dedicate 2 episodes per season. You know, like spring, summer, whatever. Just a recommendation. I've also been watching The Studio, which is really good on Apple TV. That's one of the best comedies I've seen in a minute.
I don't have Apple TV.
I just know I know somebody with every single platform, and I just try to barter. I only pay for 2 of them.
Well, I get that.
Mm. But yeah, I feel like those are our hot topics.
Yeah, I think we covered everything.
I'm gonna send you a Celsius or an espresso shot or something. Because I'm just like, woo. Like I was like, am I boring him?
No. I don't know why I've been so yawny lately.
Look, I've been working every single day, bartending and doing videos in between. But I was just like, ooh, you must be tired.
I don't, and like, no, I'm not tired. Like I slept.
Oh, okay. Look.
Yeah, I'm
behind the scenes. This is hard work, y'all.
Yes.
Put together a production.
So,
but I have my see you sooner then.
Okay, it's
pretty easy.
Yeah, I will see you sooner than Tory Lane sees healing,
and I'll see you sooner than Chris Brown sees freedom.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
That's a good one.